Let's roll. Ready?
Let's do it.
All right. We need a joke.
You got the soundboard?
Yeah, sure.
We need the bingo sound effect.
Okay, we'll put it in. You're hosting.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
Oh, can this be the intro and I just mute that little bit?
Sure. I'm sorry you have to edit more, but that's pretty funny. We're playing bingo today.
Let's move on before it gets any more chaotic. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. My name is Troy, his name is Crispy, and we're the hotline that accept your calls from anywhere in time. Actually, I don't think we can anymore, Crispy.
Whoa, what's wrong? What's happening?
We're in tune with the world news right now. We have to impose tariffs on the Who's There podcast. And
no.
unfortunately, until we get 200 ratings on Spotify, they can't listen to the rest of the episode.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
What?
This is crazy. It's crazy.
I was not expecting you to pull out this political commentary this early in the episode.
Well,
wow.
I can't believe Doctor Who got political, Crispy. I can't believe it.
Oh, my
Who's There's
gosh.
political?
Who's There's gone political?
No, I just wanted to point out we gained a few reviews, so thank you for reviewing.
Thanks.
But
Thanks,
we know
everyone.
there are lots of people listening on Spotify. If you haven't already, just press the button, rate us 5 stars. Or rate us
please.
anything else, but 5 stars would be nice. But yeah,
Wow.
we're here, Crispy. Welcome to the podcast.
Yay.
I'm just kidding. We're not imposing tariffs on you yet.
No.
Evil laugh.mp3. No, we are here, ladies and gentlemen, for, can you believe this, Crispy? Hang on, deep breath. Big gulp, stretch, get ready. The last episode of Who's There before Season 2 begins.
Wow, this is actually, it's very nice because we've done, 152 episodes thus far?
This is 152.
And first series of Who's There, we had barely any episodes of Doctor Who. Second season, we had a couple of 6-year specials. Third season, we had a whole season of Doctor Who. And now we're up to our second one. Congratulations, Troy. We made it this far. I can't believe it.
We did it, man.
It's
We did
weird.
it. You know, and we still got War Between the Land and the Sea later this year, so we should hopefully have an increase of the number of episodes we review every year so far. I mean, next year, who knows? But let's not worry about that right now. Let's not
And the
worry
next
about
5 years after that, we'll see.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are, for any reason, new to the podcast, I mean, shame on you. You should have been here since day one. But
That's right.
We have a regular feature. And I feel like I say this is one of my favourites a lot, but there are like a few things that I love.
You have so many favourite. You have
I
so
have
many
3
favorite
big favourites.
features.
I love hot takes. I love Guess the Episode by the Bad Review. And I love What We Do Today. And this one I really like because we have it as a recurring feature throughout the next few episodes of Who's There. Crispy, there's a jingle that people may have heard in the intro, depending on how I chopped that one up in the edit. But either way, whether they've heard it or not, can you play the jingle for everyone, please?
Bingo! Bingo! What? Bingo! What?
My man Crispy's a DJ. He's a wizard with them beats.
Wow.
Do I sound
That's
hip and
right,
cool yet?
everyone. Yeah, you're pretty cool.
Thanks, mate. That's what I needed today. I needed that.
It is time for season 2 bingo. Oh
I'm
my
excited.
goodness.
I'm excited.
It is the most wonderful time of the year.
And we're
Thank
going to
you,
get
everyone.
right into it. We're going to get right into it. We've got no reason to distract us today. I'm quite excited. So, editing Troy, transition, like it's an Anthony Fantano video.
Wow.
Crispy, can you explain to the audience what they're looking at right now?
Of course. Well, if this is the first time you've played Doctor Who Bingo, the premise is very, very simple. Last year, we did it for the 60th as well,
We did it for
didn't
60th.
we?
This is the third
Wow.
time round.
Oh my gosh! So anyway, if you were not privy to those episodes, that's fine. We have a beautiful amount of callers today, and they have their predictions for season 2 of Doctor Who. And it could be as simple as, there's an apple in the TARDIS, and if that happens to be the case in season 2, we cross it off the bingo board. And if we get 5 in a row in any direction, then we have accomplished Doctor Who bingo. And I feel like the previous 2 we got bingo. It was a little bit shaky.
I think the first one was very shaky. I think we got a somewhat decent bingo for season 1, though.
Yeah, well, we're going to see what we get with season 2 today because we have a fresh batch of callers. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. I'm excited. So as always, these calls, sometimes they can be serious. Sometimes they can kind of be, what you think is going to happen, or more what you hope might happen, or it can just be something really goofy. And occasionally we put things in that are pretty much a free space, so things that are very easy to get. So it'll be a range of stuff. And what we tend to do is type on the bingo card for the visual, for the audio listeners, sorry. It's a 5x5 grid, and we go top to right. Oh, good grief, I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, we go
left to right, top to bottom. Yeah, stop. Let's not confuse them. My brain does not need to be spread to anyone else. We go left to right, top to bottom, but at the end we will then generate a card that shuffles them anyway. So we tend to put a free space in the middle, but it never ends up in the middle anyway, so it's always a bit of a laugh. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll use some callers, we'll sprinkle in some of our own ones. I've got 2 that I want to put into the bingo card this week.
Oh gosh, I haven't even thought of any. You have my one, I've got nothing.
Don't worry, I haven't thought of them until 20 minutes ago, so you never know, some might come to mind.
I might get some inspiration. But I will say, before this, I'm nervous for this episode because season 2 is probably the most blind I've gone in with a Doctor Who season for a while.
Same, actually.
The 60th, I feel like I knew quite a few things that were happening. Season 1, I got like a general idea as to what we were going to do. I mean, the bloody Sutek reveal, that's annoying that we kind of saw that one coming.
Yep.
Which is crazy. But for this season, I've been very good at avoiding leaks because apparently there are leaks right now and apparently they are credible. So if you're on Twitter or whatever, be warned. But we got these calls quite a few weeks ago. And so I'm hoping that there isn't any new leaks or any information.
That's the point. What happens if we get a leak in here? I mean, we'd filter it out for the listeners, but we would be different men.
You see, this is why people need to rate us 5 stars, because we put ourselves on the line. We are ruining our favourite show for your enjoyment.
Yeah, exactly. And we only need 24 more reviews on Spotify, and we already told you what the promise was. Okay?
Yeah.
The David Tennant is My Dad music video
that was
filmed by Crispy several years ago, and I'm not just saying it, it's great. It's got like a 90s je ne sais quoi to it. I've said this to you. There's something to it I just love.
Oh my goodness.
That I want to see that. I want to see that come out on the YouTube channel for Who's There. I want to see it release.
Well, if we get to 200,
as the 13th Doctor would say, I want to see it release. There you go, there's a reference. So, let's get into this. We have a range of callers, and we'll sprinkle in our own predictions as we go. So let's just go. Should we mix it up, Crispy, and should we go in caller order this time?
Oh my gosh, okay, sure. Good
Not
luck.
least of all because they called in ages ago, and I want to make sure I don't get confused with which one's the right callers or not. It's totally not because of that.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Let's go. We begin with our regular caller, who always seems to be the one to call in first. So, Dr. Master, you better kick us off on a high here,
done.
okay? Like the expectations are high for this one, so please don't let us down. If you do, I'll do absolutely nothing. Let's see what she said.
Big meme, but there will be something like Benny or Dan Superman. Like there will be a really niche random meme that'll get really big and really popular, hopefully, because we didn't have one last series. So yeah.
Don't even. My brain is so Minecraft movie filled at the minute. It's ridiculous.
Oh, did you see it,
mate? Oh my god, it's.
It's an experience? Is that
it was one of the best cinema experiences I've ever had, I'll be honest with you.
Because of the audience or the film?
Yes. Yeah, because of the audience. UK cinemas, people don't cheer or clap for anything. Even Avengers Endgame. I went to a midnight premiere, everyone was deathly silent. But every time
for me.
Jack Black said something from Minecraft in the film, cheering, clapping, like the entire audience was loving it. It was hilarious, and it happened from like the start of the film, and I was like, is this the screening I've let myself into? It was the day it came out. I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing, and it was a great experience. So what Dr. Master is saying is she wants a chicken jockey, but for season 2 of Doctor Who.
You see, can I just say something? Can I speak my piece?
Oh no. Can
I speak my truth
speak
right now?
Truth?
Troy,
I'm scared.
I've never played Minecraft in my life.
What?
I've never played a second, I don't think.
Right. I think we should do a stream on Who's There.
Is there a Doctor Who thing in
There are
Minecraft?
Doctor Who skins you can get, I'm pretty sure, and if not, we could mod them in or something. I'm sure we could figure it out. Or we can just build Doctor Who stuff anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. There you go.
Flint and Steel.
Flint. Oh my god! No, you got to say it with the Jack Black effort. Come on.
Flint and Steel.
There we go. That's more like it. So we want some kind of Benny
meme.
level meme.
Meme.
I'll just put that. There you go.
That's
There you go.
amazing. That's well
Thank you,
put.
Dr. Master.
That's brilliant.
Oh, boy. Crispy, anything come to mind for you?
After, like, straight away to me?
Yeah? Any predictions?
Oh.
Are the brain juices flowing yet?
The TARDIS will get used less than season 1.
Oh, mate, really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was going to put the TARDIS and then just have that as a free space.
The TARDIS?
So define what you mean it being used less than season 1.
Well, I remember us criticizing, be like, they really didn't spend much time in the TARDIS, and I feel like this season the TARDIS is not working very well, and like Belinda can't get home. That's their entire marketing campaign, get her home, and so I feel like there's not much point in the TARDIS. They're going to be exploring these beautiful worlds, and from what we've barely seen any TARDIS interior stuff in the trailers, apart from what looks like the start of episode 2.
Interesting.
That's my what I just thought off the top of my head.
Okay, I hope there's more. So I almost want to put more TARDIS interior scenes.
I hope there's more, genuinely. But
imagine I put more TARDIS interior scenes, and then when it shuffles, they end up in the same row.
Yeah,
then we're just guaranteed to not get one of those big
guaranteed
rows.
To lose.
Okay, well since you've done one, I'll do one.
Do it. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so Troy has just typed in a 6-letter word, and it is
Plural
of course
6-letter word.
A plural 6-letter word.
Do you know what it is?
Exterminate flint and steel.
Stop. Oh no, this is the problem is this is a trigger to my brain. So like you do this and it's just gonna make my brain get worse and worse and worse.
He said the Daleks, okay?
Yes. Shuzi apparently said in an interview that he got one of his big Doctor Who hopes crossed off. People were thinking that's the Daleks, and some of those people were saying it's because he wants to go to Nigeria. He said that in one of his early introductory videos, but that's already known. I'm pretty sure. I think the story in the engine is known to be in Nigeria. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Okay, I'd heard that somewhere, so I think that one is a public, it's been crossed off. So if he's being cryptic in an interview saying, well, I think there's something in my bucket list being ticked off.
Maybe.
And also, there was that one shot in the trailer we mentioned that kind of looked a bit Dalek exterminating. I don't know if it is, but also just, we can't surely go through 2 seasons of a new Doctor and not having faced the Daleks. It just feels like a rite of passage.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Eccleston was what, 6 episodes in? 5-6 episodes in? Tennant was 12 episodes in. Matt was 3 episodes in. Capaldi was 2 episodes in. And Jodie was 11. So Shuzi is currently 10 episodes in. So actually, he in terms of comparing it to other Doctors, I know seasons were longer, but he's not currently gone the longest before meeting the Daleks. But if the Daleks show up any later than episode 4, it'll be the longest it's taken any Doctor in modern Who to meet the Daleks.
Wow,
There's the kind of fun facts that you subscribe to this podcast for.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing, Troy. Hey, let's listen to some more fun things from some fun callers.
Let's do it. 6s and 7s, what have you got?
All right. Well, I've got 3 predictions for season 2. 1, the Ruby and Unit episode is going to be a Dr. Light. 2, one of the Space Eurovision acts is going to be an Easter egg for a previous story. Now, I've heard rumors about Joe Martin reprising the Fugitive Doctor. I don't know about.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pause that there, but I will say I did see someone mention about the Joe Martin thing on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh, great! I've been avoiding the spoilers till now." And someone replied and went, "It's literally because she was at the premiere." And I'm like, "Oh, is that it?" And I'm like, "Okay, fine." So that doesn't say anything because Caroline Ford was at the 60th premiere and she's still not showing up yet.
No,
so
it's rude.
So let's just cut that off there. I don't know if you were going to go any further 6s and 7s. We'll just play it safe. But I do think Ruby's return is a Dr. Light episode. I back that. Which I don't like because I don't want more Dr. Light. I want Shuzi everywhere. I want Shuzi in my face for the next 8 episodes. But it could be. It could be.
Damn, son.
Actually,
what
on that front, let's put in my other prediction.
Oh my gosh.
Susan
Foreman, huh?
Exactly. I think the original Doctor Who companion, the Doctor's granddaughter Susan, is going to return. And I know we said this for season 1, but it further
I
plays
really
into what we
felt
talked
strong
about
about
previously. This is a 2-season arc. There are stories that are spreading across 2 seasons that are hopefully all going to get wrapped up this time at the end of season 2. The biggest one of which being Mrs. Flood. But there have been hints about the Doctor's family and Susan for a little bit now, and I just don't buy that they're not going to be built on even further going into season 2. And I think if Susan were to come back for any reason, this is the time to do it. This is the season. If you're going to wrap things up like this in a 2-season arc, it would make sense.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Susan's twist should have been like, did you think I was family, Doctor? And then Susan just walks in and goes, no, but I am.
But I am. Hello. Yeah. I could be meeting Carol Ann Ford soon, which would be cool.
Do you want to tell the audience what that's about?
Well, she's coming to Melbourne for a little Sirens of Audio convention thing that they do occasionally. And Josh Snares has already got their tickets, and Josh was like, hey, why don't you come along? I'm like, oh, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
It's a long way to Melbourne.
It's a long way, but I think you could do it.
We'll see.
Look up
We'll
some plane
see what
tickets.
happens. Oh, gosh. Always looking up plane tickets on
Always
this
looking at
podcast.
plane tickets. That's the problem with living in Australia, mate. All right, next up, we have Matthias from Croatia. Let's see what he's got to say is going to happen in season 2.
Hello.
Hey Crispy, hey Troy, it's Matthias from Croatia. I have 3 picks for a bingo card. The first one, I think Mrs. Flood is the Ronnie, and basically I think this because she's actually, the Ronnie, she has Flood in her name, Flood, what does Flood have? Rain? Ronnie? Yep. Second, I think 15 is going to cry at least once in the series. And number 3,
We can't keep doing it right.
We can't. We can't.
I can't. Did you hear about that as well?
What? That's an actual leak?
Oh, well, I haven't seen. I don't know what's credible and what's not. But all
Yeah,
I'm hearing is that
oh,
shootings.
Guys, guys! We should know we don't do leaks here. We don't do that here. Oh, no.
I don't know what to do.
Right, we're cutting a bit of that call out because Matthias mentioned another leak, and while I don't think it's true, I'd rather just not even entertain it and not bring it to your ears. So let's do what we did with the last one and pick something out from earlier there. So 15 crying, that's a free space, okay?
Yeah.
So that is literally a free space, and it almost feels like I'm picking on him to put that in there because it's like a common criticism, but he's going to do it anyway. So
Yeah. Fair enough. There's a
So,
lot of callers, I imagine, today that will say the same thing.
yeah, probably. If we should honestly, maybe we should do a drinking game next time. Every time someone mentions a leak, we do a shot.
Oh gosh.
If I wasn't
I'm
working
so
for the next
scared
like
of this
4 hours
happening.
after this, I'd take part, but I am not teaching while drunk. That's not a good idea.
No, that's not a good idea.
Let me tell you
thus
about
far,
sets.
Thus far, I haven't heard anything that I haven't necessarily heard before. But yeah, I don't want any leaks. I really want to go into this season fresh-faced.
Call me a plumber the way I keep hearing these leaks.
Yeah, that's right. You're a repairman.
Yeah, let's move on. And dude, please do something better for us.
Hello, Troy and Crispy, and Dude here from Troy's audience. I have 2 little bingo card theories. Pick whichever one you want, or pick both. A is that the Doctor will cry in an episode. It's been a trend for Shooty's Doctor. And B is that there'll be a mother in an episode. Given how, I don't know about any of Russell's other shows, but for Doctor Who, he has a weird obsession of putting mothers in the show. Anyway, that's it from me. See you guys later.
So just a mother, not any specific mother, just a mother.
Mother. That's funny. Well, here's the funny thing, because I would have almost, if this was a normal season of Doctor Who, I would put money that we were going to meet Belinda's mum.
Yeah.
But the whole point is we're going to get her home. So maybe in the finale, if we get Belinda home, then yes, we will meet the family. But if not, then
So what?
see you later.
A mother appears. I think we're getting a few too many free spaces at this rate.
No. We've got a lot of callers. We'll fill up the board. We'll fill
That's
up
true.
the board. We don't necessarily have to have a mother appearing.
And dude,
We've
this was
already
a
got 15
collaborative effort.
cries.
You also helped with the last one. Let's say it that
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
And you didn't leak all over the place. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. My goodness.
Thank you for not leaking. Jamie, what have you got?
Hi guys, I think for the bingo for season 2, I think that would be an open ending with Shuji Gatwa. With everything going up in the air, I think there would be kind of an open ending, so he could basically lead the next season or continue, obviously, what's going on, and if it gets confirmed, which I think it will be, for another season.
Yeah, I back that. I absolutely back
wow.
that.
All right,
Yeah.
so what? Open-ended finale.
Yeah. I agree with that, mainly because
Wow.
even Russell's been on record at the premiere being like, we've got several ways we can take the show. Who knows what way the show's going to go? We've got many, many ways we can take the show, you know? I can't.
We have literally the best monsters this season.
Yeah, no, so I definitely agree with that, because they just don't know what's happening with Season 3. If they can get some kind of confirmation as they're going, maybe, then they could fit a particular ending in for broadcast, but I just don't. I don't know. I think it will have a bit more of an open-ended finale. I don't know I don't know. I think it'll be a bit of a
What does
stretch as
that
to how
look
we
like?
define open-ended finale when the time comes, but you just have to trust us.
Yeah, that's going to be tough to define.
Yeah.
Tough to define.
Maybe it'll be another free space, because we'll come up with some excuse to make it happen.
Yep.
Well,
That's
you
the
can't
one.
stop us. Much like you can't stop William from being our next caller.
Hello.
I'm thinking there might be a big death in that trailer. We saw Mel in the trailer with everything collapsing around her. Ruby Sunday, maybe, or even Belinda. But I think there'll be something. Maybe the Doctor regenerates. I just have a feeling it's a lot darker, and I feel like there might be a death in this series.
Ooh.
I'm happy to put Mel dies.
Or do you want to put Mel dies, or do you want to put major death?
Well, it depends on how, we've got a lot of broad things here thus far. Not really.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's good to have
Okay.
it broad, because you don't know which episodes these things could apply to.
Yeah.
And if a lot of them are episode specific, then on certain weeks the bingo won't be quite as fun.
Let's go major death.
Let's go major character death. Yeah, I think that's better. Do you really think someone like Mel could die?
I think I'm seeing a lot of criticism of Mel being like, oh, they brought her back, they haven't really done much with her. So I think I don't know who they're gonna. If they're gonna kill anyone, it's probably Belinda, right?
Yeah, maybe. And we're not in the
Because-
Stephen Moffat showrunner era anymore, so anyone who dies, they might stay dead.
Yeah, but I mean, even you think Russell used to he's kind of brought every single one of his companions back.
Yeah, he has.
When was the last one that died? I think Amy died of old age.
Yes. Yeah, old
I
age.
don't know, but even that, I don't know.
But yes,
Companions
still live
don't die.
happily ever after. You know, oh, well,
Yeah,
that's alright then.
So does Clara and Bill. Yeah, that's all right then.
I also just noticed that every time I tab back out into this screen, you see my background on my desktop. You notice that?
Yeah, I'm just seeing. What's his name? Who is that? What is that
What
character?
do you mean, who is that?
Who is that?
It's Sonic!
Oh, he's yellow.
Yeah, it's Supersonic.
Oh gosh,
Do you not even know what Supersonic is, you fake gamer?
no. Flint and Steel.
For context, you have not seen the Minecraft movie, correct?
No, I've never seen it. I've never seen the Minecraft movie.
We'll watch it together, mate. Don't worry.
Okay,
It only just came out. We'll figure it out. Hunter,
Okay.
can we hunt for a good call from you? Let's find out.
Here we go.
Hello, Troy and Crispy. I hope you're both doing very well. My prediction is Sutek ripping open the sidelines of the time vortex for the Doctor to restore life will have repercussions throughout the season. Also, do you think cinema release is likely for this year, with it now being released at 8 a.m? Have a fantastic video. See ya.
Oh, well, on the cinema question,
Yeah.
they were releasing at midnight and they still did a cinema release that night on the Saturday.
But it's a week out now. Has anything been? Is there anything at all in the UK?
No, it was for the finale, and I can't remember how far ahead they announced it.
Oh, for the finale. Yeah,
Let me
maybe.
see. Doctor Who Season 1 cinema.
I don't know. Do you think people would like to do it again after the raging success of the last finale?
I don't know. Where was it posted? I'm trying to find...
It's okay.
Bingo,
It's okay
here we
if you
go.
don't
Here we
find
go.
it.
They posted
you
about it.
said what? You said bingo.
Oh, very funny. They posted it 1 month before the finale aired. So that would place the announcement, if they were doing it again, on the 31st of April, which isn't a day, so probably 1st of May.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right, well, we'll find out in May if we get a cinema release.
Something along those lines, yeah.
But
seems
I
like it.
love. Let's add to the bingo card. Just like Sutek repercussions or something.
Yeah,
something like
repercussions of Sutek. I know I've not spelt that right, but honestly, I didn't want to think about it too much and then just get it corrected.
that's
There we
good.
go. There you go. Look at
Beautiful.
that. And Sutek, we've got to add that to dictionary. Come on.
Seth UK. Very good.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to add TARDIS to dictionary and Benny to dictionary because they should be.
I mean, wow.
You know, they're
Brilliant.
important words. They're important words, Crispy. You got any more
Fantastic.
predictions for season 2, good sir?
No, do you?
I'm just thinking. I'm trying to work out if there's anything else.
Well, let's listen to another call. We've got so many to get through.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll listen to another one then.
We gotta go.
Yes, sir. Let's
We
go.
gotta
Mateo,
go.
what have you got to say?
Hey y'all, Mateo here. Here's my little tiny prediction I have. I saw it online, but I'm stealing it. It's mine now. We all know something's up with Mrs. Flood, obviously. I think the way the doctor's finding out about Mrs. Flood is going to be by her saying the word gravity. That's how he's going to find her out, I think.
Oh.
That's all.
Ooh.
What?
It would be really cool if Mavity did have some kind of payoff now.
Yeah, sure.
It's interesting. Which actually we
I'd love
didn't
to hear it.
address one of the previous predictions from a call. I realised I think it was in the middle of us like panicking about leaks that we were editing out. But someone did say
Yeah.
Mrs. Flood is the Rani as well. Do we want to include
Yeah,
that?
let's
in?
go. Yeah, let's
Okay.
go. Let's get it. Let's get it done.
Or do we want to say Mrs. Flood is the Rani or the Rani returns?
Oh, let's go. The Rani returns.
Okay, keep things
Let's
open.
get out. Yeah, yeah.
But remember that they did say that originally. And then so I'll put Gravity Mavity payoff.
Yeah, sure.
If you're general, then you got more likelihood of these things, you know, and that's not
Yeah,
just
this
a
is good.
reference. That's not someone saying Mavity, that doesn't count. But it's something to do with the word is gravity, Doctor, and he goes, "What?
What?
Oh wait, that's David Tennant. David Tennant's coming back. Oh,
Another.
another. Yeah, David Tennant. Should we put David Tennant cameo?
No, no, not David Tennant cameo. I swear
Damn.
you had. What did you had last one? You had like 14th Doctor spin-off confirmation or some nonsense.
Wow. Okay. Sorry.
So, do you want to put that on it? Do you want to put that on here now, Troy?
Yeah. Go on then.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, chuck it on.
I'll put 14th Doctor returns.
Wow.
I'm gonna do it. All right, yeah. If we're
I wanna
playing a
be
game of
proven
chicken,
wrong.
okay, and not Lava
Yeah.
Chicken from the Minecraft movie, if we're playing a game of chicken, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna bite. Okay, I'm gonna bite that
Yeah,
chicken.
go.
So there you go. I'm
Well-
putting it in. Micah Olson, what is your prediction for season 2?
What is up, Troy and Crispy? This is Micah from Alabama, and I think that the Ronnie, in the biggest twist ever, since the Johnson Master return in World Enough in Time, we all remember where we were when that happened, will be revealed to be through regeneration as Troy on screen, and it will be amazing, and we'll all gasp. But no, in all seriousness, I think Mrs. Flood's going to be actually an ally of the Doctor. And it's going to be such a good twist. And then on top of that, I think the villain is going to mess with reality and bring Sutek's bones back to life like we've seen in the trailer, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, guys, peace.
I'm sorry, what have you seen in the trailer about Sutek's bones?
I don't want to. I have seen no bones of Sutek in a trailer.
I've watched both trailers. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either. But look, we've been really good. We haven't gone like, new shot. We haven't analyzed the trailer like really in
And I
depth.
kind of prefer that. Is that a hot take?
No, that's not a hot take, Troy. The next season in 5 years, I'm not gonna watch anything. I'm not gonna look at any news article. I'm gonna go in blind.
That's going to make doing a podcast rather challenging, buddy, I'll be honest. But
No, absolutely not. We'll just talk about Sarah Jane adventures.
I can back that.
Cool,
So what are we putting in here? Or do you want to put it in like what Mrs. Flood is actually a good guy?
Sure, Mrs. Flood not evil, which I find incredibly hard to believe. But let's go for it.
I'm going to put a question mark. Mrs. Flood isn't evil.
Question mark?
Question mark? Question mark? Okay. What next? Crispy? Have you got any more predictions? I got to keep asking. You know,
Mate, I'm dry as Sutek's bones right now. I got nothing.
You're dry as Sutek's bones. That's what we're doing
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Just thinking about where you'll be on the screen right now. I'm going to look down at you. What are you talking about?
Hey, wait, what? Why? Oh, right, because of the layout. Hey, knock it off.
No, yeah,
Get
you
outta
knock it off.
here. I love visual gags for a podcast. Get out of here.
We're in
Go.
our 20s, mate. What are we doing?
Oh, some of us are nearing a different decade. Anyway,
Why are we doing the Shrek 2 opening DVD menu?
Play me. Play me.
Which one's Donkey?
I can't. I truly can't remember what they say in that Shrek 2.
It's like
DVD
9
menu.
different squares and a different Shrek
Yeah,
characters. And all just talking
I
to
just
you,
can't remember the dialogue.
Oh, neither can I.
Oh, that seems like something you'd remember.
This is such a great podcast, man.
We're the best.
This is the best podcast ever. Let's take another caller. This time we go to Zach.
Hello, Zach here from Inside Crispy's Cyberman Head, and my prediction for Doctor Who Season 2 is that I think the Master will return from the gold tooth that was in the giggle, and I think that Unit will have to fight it off. So yeah, allons-y.
Allons-y. Very good. Yeah, let's do it.
Now look, Russell did say the Master's not coming back for a while. Like, he hadn't had it planned. Now, he could be lying. He could be lying. Okay? He could be. He said that the finale would be a good episode. No, I'm joking. He could be lying about that. It's not impossible. I do also wonder if, unless Susan Flood, good grief, unless Mrs. Flood is the Master, which is not going to happen. Let's just put that on the table right now. I feel like having the Master in here would outshine the Mrs. Flood mystery. Thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah, though it would, but I like the theory.
Okay.
I like the theory that the Master is gonna... Maybe that's what we mean by open-ended finale. Maybe that's the reveal.
Oh, yeah. The Doctor just goes, by the way, I've got this new tooth fitted from a really handy dentist. It's gold. What do you think? The Master is now with the Doctor.
Permanently.
There'd be some fans who'd be very, very happy about that one. Okay, next up we got Jeremy Duncan.
Hey Troy, hey Crispy. So for the bingo card for Season 2, I think by the finale, we will have either a flashback or an explanation as to how Mel met the Doctor and lost her family.
Oh. Do you know much about Mel's backstory?
No.
Neither do I. I'm a horrible... classic Doctor Who fan. I'm working on it. Trust me.
Listen.
Trust me, I'm working on it.
Sometimes in life, you don't watch things that you like, okay?
Yeah.
There's some wise words. No, they mentioned a bit about her not having a family, because she said that to 14 in one of the 60th specials. She was like, no family, remember, kind of thing. I don't know. Some kind of Mel flashback? What do you want to put in there? Do you want to put that in? What you think?
Let's put Mel flashback in.
Mel flashback. Okay, interesting.
Sure. I hope they do something with her.
We're getting some very mixed options in here. Intriguing.
I'm all for it. I think this is looking good.
I think it's looking pretty good. But it'll look much better when we filled in the last 10 squares. So let's get Torchwood 5 to help us fill out the next one.
Hello, so my idea for bingo cards is that we will hear at some point there's always a twist at the end in season 2, perhaps in the Eurovision episode. And my second idea is that in the Eurovision episode we will hear some familiar song being performed, or we will see some known character from the universe that is performing at the stage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, they did say Susan Twist was coming back in season 2. What if she is one of the singers in the Interstellar Song Contest?
There's always a
and
twist.
she comes on stage to sing "There's Always a Twist at the End."
Just put "There's always a twist at the end." It has to be, right? It has to be. I don't think Russell could resist that.
Okay, and then what about like a callback song at the song contest?
Yeah, I don't. But like, who will perform?
They could be someone singing the Devil in Me from the original from David Tennant's era, because that was the song Lewis sang in Daleks in Manhattan, and then it also was played in the bar where the 10th Doctor set Jack up with Alonzo in his last episode. They called back to that song.
Sure. Okay. Let's put in some notable Who character.
No, not even that. Just callback song at the Interstellar Song Contest.
Cool. Wow, this is looking
such a
really
loud
nice.
keyboard, don't I?
That's great. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
That's fantastic. Really well done. Very
I like
good
that.
stuff.
Yeah, thank you very much, Torchwood 5.
Thank you,
very much.
Torchwood
now,
5. Keep it
we've
real.
got the best caller possible. All right, Crispy.
Oh, who?
There's absolutely no bias here. I promise you. Okay.
Oh,
None
no.
at all. It's time to find out what Robin from Liverpool thinks it should be in the season 2 bingo card.
Oh my goodness, another
Two
Liverpoolian.
predictions. The first one is that there'll be a regeneration fake out where it will look like Shooty's regenerating and he's not. And the second one is that Anita from Joy to the World will make a surprise cameo at some point.
Oh.
Wow, we've said it so many times on this podcast.
Yeah, I know. I particularly am just like, they did not
Anita's not
expect
coming back.
us to like Anita that much. Like, Anita is Mrs. Flood. Like, that was not a theory they thought we'd make. I guarantee you. They probably went, oh no, we made a mistake there. Oh no.
They have.
But
yeah,
the 50. We should mention regeneration somewhere.
Yeah. Do you just want to say regeneration?
Let's put regeneration, legit or fake out.
Okay.
I can't type today. I actually
fine.
cannot type. Anyone watching
That's
the video
fine.
episode is watching me struggle to type these things out, which is embarrassing, but we move. How many calls have we got left? We have...
I think we got a few.
We've got 5 more and 7 squares, Crispy. So either our
this
calls
is
are going to give
great.
us multiple options, or you better get your thinking gear going.
Let's power through it. Let's power through it. I reckon there's going to be just the right amount.
Power of the Doctor through it?
Yeah, please. Good episode.
Louis J, what you got to say?
Fellas, how you doing? For the bingo, I mean, we had it in Church Ruby Road. We had it in season 1 or series 14. There's got to be a musical sequence in this new season, right? I mean, at least a little bit. Maybe in the cartoon episode. What do you think? Bye.
I mean, there could be a musical segment in the musical episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we... are we leaving that? Like,
I don't know, because
this
you
is
have
tough.
There's always twist the end and call back song in the Interstellar Song Contest. What like
So
dance
neither of
sequence? Dance number?
Dance number, sure.
Dance number. Let's put that. Let's put
Yeah.
dance number. Neil Patrick
Why
Harris
not?
comes back, but not as a toy maker. He just comes back to host a dance number.
Yeah, fantastic.
That'd be totally
Alright,
in character
great.
for Neil Patrick Harris. Let's be fair.
Thank you, Louis
Okay.
J.
Let's keep up the rhymes. JJ, what you got to say?
Hi, Tricuspit. I think, first of all, the Chandra name is going to be mentioned with Rani from the Sarah Jane Adventures. Second, I'd like to see the series hit off and end and actually have a Christmas special in which is a result of the series we've just gone through, rather than just being a standalone. See if it can be a significant battle over Christmas. And this third thing, it's not really a thing, but why don't they bring back Androvax? I mean, that alien was a menace.
Okay. Intriguing.
Very intriguing. Did you
So-
get much of that?
Right, so first off, the Chandra name being referenced, that probably will not happen, only because the Doctor never met Rani Chandra. So why would he know who she is to reference her?
Didn't he?
Nope.
What?
Nope. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I am wrong.
Yeah.
The Wedding of Sarah Jane Smith. David Tennant did indeed meet Rani. But either way,
And
Russell
the
said
death
there was
of
no
the
tie in
Doctor?
there on the name, so I don't know. Maybe it's not impossible. Maybe it's not impossible. Not impossible.
I was really struggling to hear that call. Sorry.
Oh, also they said that, Androvax was a monster from Sarah Jane Adventures, the guy with like the lizard tongue and the yellow head, saying that he should come back, and also that the Christmas special would tie into the actual season and be part of some big battle rather than being a standalone story. That I don't think will happen, because the whole point of a
I don't even
Christmas
think we're
special...
going to get a Christmas special.
Well, I was gonna say that too, but also a Christmas special is meant to be more of a standalone thing. Families can just put on
Yeah.
with their Christmas dinner and just like not have
Less
to worry about what
connected.
they've missed. But yeah, like we've kind of discussed this already, but I just don't think a Christmas special's happening. They haven't filmed one unless they did it all behind closed doors secretly or something,
very
and I
doubt
doubt
it.
they'd be able to
I
spin
really,
one.
really doubt it.
Yeah. I suppose it's not impossible if they literally just shoot that episode and edit that episode. They could get it done for Christmas after season
This
2 airs.
year. Yeah,
but I
maybe.
think it's unlikely.
Mm.
So out of all that, I would probably put Chandra name reference, maybe?
But why? Because the Rani might be coming back?
No, because Rani Chandra from Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah, but why?
Because she says she's
What?
Belinda Chandra, and he goes, oh, you're not related to Rani.
Oh, all right, sure. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, alright, let's go. Chandra name reference.
Sorry, it took me a while to get that. I'm really sorry. I try and be good and listen to these calls, but I couldn't really hear that one.
Crispy, it's disgraceful, and I don't forgive you.
No.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. Hate to let you
Shame,
down.
man. Shame.
Vincent, why don't you paint us a picture to put in the bingo card?
Hey guys, Vincent here from Hungary. And my bingo is for season 2 is that the best episode is going to be written by a guest writer. So not Russell, but a guest writer. This is very subjective, but I think it's going to be the case. Bye.
Wow.
Wow. Nice.
I mean, look, if Russell happens to watch this podcast and sees that on there, he's going to be like, well, I'm not delighted to see that.
Oh,
He's
well,
going to be like,
I'm
oh
not
no.
delighted to see that.
Listen,
Grr,
Russell, we love you
grr.
dearly. But I will say, that does back how I felt about season 1. My favourite 2 episodes are the ones he didn't write.
Well, I don't know. 73 Yards is a masterpiece that I won't hear otherwise. But yeah, sure. Let's put it down. That's a good shout. I'm genuinely, on a side note, I'm genuinely very excited about the guest writers we've got.
Yeah.
It's just new, fresh talent. Let's see what happens.
Well said. We got 2 callers left and only 4 squares to fill.
All right, let's go.
Mr. Scarlow, let's get typing go.
Right, bingo card ideas. I think it's going to be a tie-in to war between the land and the sea. And I also think that there will be no returning villains. None at all. Yeah.
No, we're not.
Wow.
We're not having another season without
Wow.
returning villains. I can't. I
can't do it. I can't
As the
even
Mr.
do it.
Incredible meme goes, I'm not strong enough.
I'm just not strong.
I'm not strong enough. I'm not.
But War Between the Land and Sea tie-in is A class. That is
That
brilliant.
is like you can probably see it in my face. Like that was
I'm
one that I
surprised we didn't
thought
say
of
it.
and I completely forgotten. I'm like, yeah, of course.
tie-in.
Like,
It
there
has to be. I'm so excited.
Most
Has to
likely
be.
with the episode with Kate and Rubian.
Let's hope so. Written by Pete, of course. Pete McTighe.
Yeah, maybe Ruby's in the War Between Land and the Sea and we just don't know yet.
Maybe. If any returning companion should be in that show,
it's Donna.
Her last name is Jones. Her first name is Martha.
Donna literally works for UNIT.
No, she doesn't. She
Yeah,
got offered a job.
She got 160 grand a year plus 12 weeks holiday.
No,
Or 5 weeks holiday.
we saw the offer. I didn't see her to sign anything.
No, but Kate said done, and Donna went.
Yeah,
which is great.
As in, hey, if that's your terms, we'll do that. I never saw. I haven't seen her rock up to work
so he wants
yet.
to see her
I've never
sign on
seen-
dotted line in the episode.
I want to see her sign up. I want to see her rock up to work. I want to see her be the fastest temp in Chiswick. That's what I want to see.
Maybe she will rock up to work in the War Between the Land and the Sea. That is my point.
I think they'll be a bit busy with the Sea Devils.
Well, you know what? Maybe Donna could walk up and give him some lip.
Yep. Flint and Steel.
Listen. Oh, come on. Stop.
All right,
You're
let's
Flint
go.
and stealing my moment, Crispy.
Sorry, man.
There you go. What was the other prediction? No returning monsters. I don't want.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I
Yeah,
don't want
Mr.
it on
Scarlow,
there.
I'm sorry.
Get rid of it.
That's a. We're playing Family Feud now, and you're not allowed with that answer in there. And now we finish off, Crispy, with a familiar face or voice, I should say, because I believe Christoph here took part in one of your videos not very long ago, or well, actually slightly long ago now.
This is unexpected. So last year on the official Crispy Pro channel, I made a video called I predicted Doctor Who season 1, and by I mean this psychic Christoph. So he's actually the man for predictions, and a hell of a time to call in for the bingo card. So thank you, Christoph.
Yeah.
This is very, very, very unexpected, but thank you.
And a great finale for the callers this week. So let's see
Yeah,
what
my
Christoph
goodness.
predicted for season 2 of Doctor Who.
Hey, Christoph here, and I got 2 things that I think that you should put on the bingo card for Doctor Who season 2. The first thing, Doctor Who has a bit more of a budget than it did before. Perhaps they could show us a bit more of the TARDIS. I think we're going to see more of the TARDIS interior in season 2. Could you imagine what Shooty's TARDIS wardrobe room would look like? And the second thing, I think we're long overdue to hear the cloister bell again.
Ooh!
Ring a ding ding. Well done, Christoph.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
I
That
like
one's
that.
straight in.
Cloister bell, I like. And you know what? Let's put in Shooty wardrobe. Let's put in Shooty wardrobe reveal.
Oh, do you want to put Shooty Wardrobe reveal, or do you want to just say we see more of the TARDIS to keep it broad?
Okay, fine. Keep it broad.
It's
Fine,
up to
keep
you.
it
No,
broad.
I'm genuinely your choice.
No. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. It's funny we've got less TARDIS interior scenes, but we're going to see more of the TARDIS.
I didn't say it'd be funny if we had that, and we kind of have now.
Yeah.
We see
you know what? That's fine.
more of the TARDIS interior. Now,
Yeah.
I will say I don't see that happening just purely from that scene that we saw from episode 2 that's been put out. They recreate the same thing from Devil's Cord where they go into the wardrobe room, they pop out, we don't see them in there. I think Russell already said all the money's gone into building that set, that they're not going to build more. But I hope that they do. I hope
You never
they
know.
do.
You never know.
That'd be nice. It would be nice. So, Crispy.
Last one.
We've gone through every single caller, and only one square remains in the bingo card.
Oh my gosh, man.
I'm actually looking at this. I don't think we're going to get many early on. I think a lot of these are going to be more later episodes looking at them.
Okay.
It's going to be intriguing to see how these get paid off.
Let's go. Oh, I've got a controversial one.
Oh, that's what I need. Give us something spicy. Come on, spicy chicken.
This sounds mean. This sounds mean.
Oh.
But it's just my gut feeling.
Oh dear.
That I think that I will enjoy Belinda more as a companion than Ruby. That's just
explain.
Well, Ruby I think started very, very strong, but I wasn't a fan of how that story ended per se, and I just feel like they're doing something more interesting with Belinda. I like my companions that don't want to be there, you know? That's why I like Martha Jones so much. She did want to be there, but there was conflict there. I just want to see some conflict, and I'm already seeing conflict with Belinda. That's all.
Okay, so maybe some good Doctor Companion conflict we could put in then?
Oh, so you don't want my hot take that Belinda's better
Well,
than Ruby?
my only criticism is that like that's more of a subjective thing rather than like the actual thing that happens in the episode.
Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, fine. Yeah.
No, I'm happy to put it in. We could.
No.
How would you
good.
judge it? Like, if we can come up with some kind of metric that we can then refer back to, then we absolutely put it in.
Let's go. Belinda and the Doctor don't become besties. They don't love each other.
Ooh. Okay.
They respect each other, and sure, they might connect on a friendship level, but I don't think it will be as deep of best friendy vibe that Ruby and the Doctor had.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
I
there we
like
go.
that. I like that.
Beautiful. All right, we've done it. We've
Ladies and gentlemen,
absolutely done
it is time to read out our bingo card. All the
Let's hear
options
it.
now. This will be processed and regenerated with everything in different orders when the time comes for our episode reviews, which will begin next week. Exciting times. But we're going to read through them as they are currently positioned. So here are the 25 squares for the Doctor Who bingo card. Shall I do them all? Do you want to take it in turn, Crispy? What do you want to do?
Oh, please. No, you go. You go for it.
All right. We have a Betty level meme, less TARDIS scenes in the interior, Daleks, Ruby's return is a Doctor Light episode, Susan Foreman will return, 15's gonna cry, there's an open-ended finale, a major character will die, there'll be some repercussions of Sutek from season 1, the Rani will return, some kind of payoff for the Gravity Mavity thing, the 14th Doctor returns, Mrs. Flood actually turns out to not be evil, the Master and or the Gold Tooth returns, there's a flashback involving Mel, there's always a twist at the end, appears again in some way, shape or form, there's a callback song at the Interstellar Song Contest. There's a regeneration, either real or fake out. There's a dance number. The Chandra name gets referenced through Belinda Chandra. The best episode of the series will be guest written. There's a tie-in in some way, shape or form to the spin-off The War Between the Land and the Sea. We will hear the TARDIS cloister bell at some point. We'll see more of the TARDIS interior, despite earlier predicting there'll be less scenes in the interior. And the Doctor and Belinda will not become best friends. And there's a good range of options in there.
Wow.
I like that.
That's good. That's fantastic. All right, we'll get ready to see
think
this for the next
of
8
all
weeks.
of them, I think the interesting thing of this bingo card is going to be most of these will get checked off in the latter half of the season.
Yeah,
I think
it's gonna be pretty heavy in the finale.
When we check in with this each week, it's going to be, did we cross anything off? Yeah, one thing, or no, not really. But I think as we get towards the end, we'll start to see more things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm excited. And now I'm going to be listening for the cloister bell in every episode. Be like, oh, we got one.
There it is. They rang the bell. You can ring my... Okay.
Beautiful.
I wasn't going to try and hit that
I'm
high
happy
note.
with
No
that.
one needs to hear that.
No, not today. But I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with that,
Troy.
Crispy. I think that's pretty good. Although
Thank
I do
you,
need to do some more
everyone.
adding to dictionary here. I don't really want to add Mavity to my dictionary, but I'm going to do it. There we go. Now there's no red lines underneath anything.
Beautiful. It looks amazing.
Nice. Looks neat. Looks
It looks
tidy.
fantastic.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Say it again, Crispy.
Say what?
The fantastic meme, no?
Oh, what?
It looks fantastic, so I said say that again.
What?
You ever seen that clip from like the last Fantastic Four film where the Thing goes, "It's fantastic," and Mr. Reed Richards turns and goes, "Say that again."
No, I do know that. I've only ever seen it written. It's weird
Listen,
having a
mate,
meme
here's the
presented to
thing.
you in person. What?
Here's the thing.
happening? Oh my god.
There's going to be a handful of people who don't know what I'm saying then. If you do get it, thank you. I appreciate it. Right.
Troy, we need to wrap this up.
We are. Now, before we wrap up, one very last thing. We're going to put a post out to remind everyone of this as we go on. Probably should have said this earlier in the episode, but this is a test to see who's still listening to the podcast. Now, as you all know, next week begins the Doctor Who episode reviews, and there's a couple of things we need to remind you of. Yes, we will have special guests in most of the episodes. We're currently planning, because obviously things may change if a guest can't manage it, whatever it may be. We're hoping to have guests from episodes 2 through to 7. So you've only got us two to deal with for the opener and finale. So that's exciting. Who will the guests be? Place your guesses. You'll find out.
Yeah.
Place your guesses.
Make your own bingo card.
But on the off chance that maybe I don't put out an announcement for the call-ins ahead of time or something happens, bear in mind there's going to be some very tight windows between episodes airing and us recording because episodes drop on Saturday, then our podcast will go out on Tuesday. Please, if you can, try, I know it sounds like I'm being rude, but take it as a nice way. Try and use your own initiative to, once you've seen the episode, just call in straight away. Drop us a call in, give us your thought on the episode. Don't wait for me to tell you, just do it, because that way we'll get as many calls as possible.
You have full permission.
Exactly. As always, try and keep to half a minute, but if it ends up being a bit longer, it's really not that deep. Just call in and let us know what you think.
Please,
and
we're excited.
We will be doing a live episode for episode 3 is the plan. It's the plan, fingers crossed.
It's the plan right now.
If we can't make it work with the guest for whatever reason, we will still use the monthly Patreon calls. It just won't be live streamed. You'll just hear it as normal like everyone else. And if you want the chance to hear the episodes whenever we can get them done a bit early, as always, make sure you head over to Patreon. If you subscribe at any tier on Patreon, you get the episodes early. Not this one, but hopefully the ones for season 2. So, stay tuned.
Beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself,
I
Troy.
think that covers everything, Crispy, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right, Crispy's closing comments. Finish us off.
Hey, we look forward to getting Bingo in the finale. That's going to be big for us when we officially can, finish that list off. And also, quick shout out to everyone that rocked up to the last of the Quiz Lords on my channel a couple days ago.
I meant to bring that up at the start. My bad.
No. I thought of it just then because we were talking about doing a live stream with potentially one of the guests that was on that live stream.
Spoilers!
Potentially. And yeah, for everyone that rocked up to the trivia night on my channel, thank you. If you didn't, it's up for replay. Troy, I think you should give it a go because I think you'll get a lot of the questions right.
I might just do that. I was on a train to London to go see the Tim Burton exhibition, so I wasn't able to take part. But
it's a pretty good excuse.
It was a cool exhibition.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Right, we'll wrap it up there. So, until next week, where we begin the Season 2 episode reviews. Crazy to say. Actually crazy to say. And also, by the time the episode comes out on Season 2 from us, The Last of Us will be back as well. So in the next 7 days, we're going to have space traveling, exploration and fun, and then just trauma.
And Peter Capaldi in Black Mirror. I'm very excited.
Oh, really? Is that coming in the next week?
Yeah. I think it's next week.
Oh,
it's all happening.
I haven't watched much Black Mirror, but I think I would watch a Capaldi-fronted episode.
Well, the thing with Black Mirror is just like it's
anthology,
anthology. That's the word I'm looking for. So you can watch whatever you want.
Roger that. I might well keep that in mind. Thank you very much, sir. Are you going to be watching Season 2 of The Last of Us as well?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll try not to spoil it during this podcast, of course. We may mention the episode and it being good or something, but,
Yeah.
I don't think we should spoil it, although I'm going to want to, because, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Let's wrap up here. We will see you all in just 7 days' time, where we will review the first episode of Doctor Who Season 2, The Robot Revolution. Until then, it is goodbye from the Crisp.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye. See you all next week. Alan Z, baby.
Flint and steel.
Get her home. And you need to stop saying that. Bye. Yay.